From London, this is Q Live. Britain, get ready to play.
Whoa. Good evening and welcome to Q Live. I'm Charlie Baker, your money maker, and today is Pancake Day. Whoa, I flipping love it. Now, if you haven't got any scales, but you've got all the stuff to make pancakes, here's how you make pancakes without scales. 1 egg, cup of flour, a cup of milk, put it all in one bowl, right? Then put a tiny little bit of water in it, a pinch of salt, do some butter, melt the butter, put it in the thing, and then fry it up. Bang! Pancakes! Get on with the quiz! So, to celebrate, we're giving away £1,000. Imagine how many pancakes you could get for that. Whoa, imagine it. You don't need to imagine it. It's a simple sum to do with catering. Now, you know the deal. I'm going to ask you 12 questions, and you'll have 10 seconds to tap each answer. Get 12 right, and you'll win or split the cash. Before we get started, let's reveal the last winner of the Golden Q. Andy Mack, 1989. Congratulations, Andy Mack. I know your brother Fleetwood. You've won £100. Now, I've hidden another Golden Q somewhere in tonight's show. Get that right, and you could win £100. Keep playing, even if you've been knocked out, because that cash could be yours right now. Who wants to win a grand? It's time for the game that stops the nation. Get ready to play. Let's play. Here we go. Let's hit the quiz. It's Q1. Which of these is a term for the dumping of waste illegally, for example, at the side of a road? Just a little example. Ant chucking, beetle throwing, fly tipping. We throw away 50 million tonnes of electrical waste every single year. That's nearly 4 million double-decker buses worth of old computers and TVs. Wowzers, that's not a holiday. The answer is fly tipping. Q2. Which of these is a Scottish carbonated bright orange soft drink produced by Bars? Bars. Iron Brew, Steel Aid, Copper Pop. Speaking of drinks, warm Dr. Pepper was popular in Southern America during the 60s. Heating up, I used to do that with Ribena. People believed it helped them get rid of colds. I'm not sure that Dr. Pepper is a licensed doctor. Could be the iron flu, because the answer is Iron Brew. Every single player got that. Nearly all. Q3. In which BBC TV show do entrepreneurs present their business ideas to a panel of 5 wealthy investors? Bargain Hunt, Dragon's Den, Project Runway. The entrepreneur Colonel Sanders, we all know him, evening Colonel, who founded KFC, began pursuing his fried chicken dream at the age of 65. There's still time to make people obese. The answer is Dragon's Den. That show first launched back in 2005, and so far they've made 16 series. 16 series. You'd think they'd have come up with something new by now. What with it being a show about inventions? Look, when Deborah Meaden comes around my house, I just pretend I'm out. There we are. Right. Don't forget, I've hidden one Golden Q somewhere in tonight's show. Get that right and you can win £100, even if you've already been knocked out. Get back to the game. Get on with the quiz. Next up, we have a game of What Do Qs Sell? Take a look at your screen, because your question is about to pop right up. Boing. Q4. That was a logo for which company? Bosch, DeLonghi, Neff. What can we see there? I don't recognise it myself. It looks like a silver driving wheel, like a chrome, but none of these businesses make cars, so why would it be a silver driving wheel? The answer is Bosch. There we are. I've got a Bosch washing machine. It's very good, very reliable. Thank you to the people at Bosch. Don't forget, I'll be back at 10 with the Qs at 10. Bong. I'll have 6 questions on today's news. And right now, here's a sneak peek of one of our questions. The answer to Q1, here it is on the screen now. There it is. Can you see it? Join me back here at 10 to answer Q1. But let's carry on with this quiz. Q5, Smiling Buddha. Smiling Buddha was the code name for which nation's first successful nuclear bomb test? South Korea, India, Germany. The Smiling Buddha symbolizes luck originating from the sky. Isn't that lovely? Like rain or like a pigeon pooing on you. That's luck originating from the sky. The answer is India. India, only 50% of you knew it. India is famous for many things, but did you know it was the country that invented shampoo? There we are, shampoo. Timotei, I used to like. Remember the Timotei advert? Long blonde hair. That was just me though. There we are. Q6. The 2019 film Glass serves as a sequel to Unbreakable. And which other film? Signs, The Visit, Split. This is a new action thriller written, produced and directed by M. Night Shyamalan. The answer, though, is Split. There we are. Most of you got that. 6 down, 6 to go. Did you get knocked out on that question? Well, if you did, use your extra life if you've got one. And if you haven't got one, you can get another one by earning one by putting in somebody's username, and you get a free one life every time you recommend a friend to Q Live. Let's get back to the game. Get on with the quiz. Moneymaker, put that in, then I get the free life. Q7. Which sport was originally known as mintonette? Badminton, volleyball, polo. This sport was invented way back in the winter of 1895 in Massachusetts by a PE teacher at the YMCA. He went, "Young man, take your ball out of there," I said, "young man." It's volleyball is the answer. Volleyball, the longest volleyball game ever, took place in North Carolina, and it took over 75 hours to finish. Now, I think that was because they were playing beach volleyball and the tide kept coming in. So they were just, well, there we are. Now, it's time for question 8. Whoa, there it is. Our next question is the golden Q. This is worth £100 to one player, even if you've already been eliminated. So next up, we have a game of What Are Q Streaming? Take a look at this scene from a new Netflix show that everyone is talking about. Your question is about to pop up. Boing, there it is, Q8. That was a scene from what Netflix series? You, The Sinner, Dirty John. These are all names I give to the other Q Live presenters. There we are. Good evening. Remember, £100 to one player, even if you've already been knocked out. Do you know the answer? The answer is you. You know what? The answer is always you. The answer is deep inside you. Well done if you got that right. I will be announcing tonight's winner tomorrow at 8:30. Q9. Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys, Let's Go Surfing Now, provided backing vocals on a 2018 album by which of these singers? Lorde, Janelle Monáe, St. Vincent. Did you know that they were called, before they were called the Beach Boys, they were actually called the Pendletones? She's a cyclist, isn't she? Victoria Pendleton? No, Pendleton. The answer is Janelle Monáe. Janelle recently revealed she's a huge fan of Game of Thrones, which returns next month. I have never seen an episode of Game of Thrones. I think I'd be good in it. Winter is coming. Here it comes. Put your coats on. Everybody is free. Put the heating back on. Q10. The radiators need bleeding. The International Vehicle Registration Code of which of these nations is also the chemical symbol of an element? Bolivia, Colombia, Ecuador. The UK's symbol is GB. You all knew that. That isn't the question though. The answer we're after is Colombia. Half of you got it right. Q11. According to IMDb, which of these actors has not lent their voice to a character in the Transformers film series? Jeff Bridges, Steve Buscemi, John Goodman. Get this right and you're one question away from £1,000. That would be a nice little night, wouldn't it? Nice pancake day. 1,000 pancakes. The answer is Jeff Bridges. Well done on making it this far. This is why you've downloaded the app. This is why you've referred a friend. And this is why you love Q Live. It's time to see if you can beat the Q. 63 of you, all in for Q12. Here we go for the money. Of the following singles by The Cure, which reached the highest position in the UK singles chart? In Between Days, Love Song, Boys Don't Cry. For £1,000, The Cure this summer, they're going to be supported by the vaccines of all bands. The answer is In Between Days. 15 winners, lovely. Congratulations, you're going to be sharing £1,000. That was worth it. I'll be back at 10 with the Qs at 10, and I'll have 6 questions on today's news. And right now on the screen is the answer to question 1. Q1, join me back here at 10. Until then, will it be you who beats the Q? I'm Charlie Baker, your money maker. See you at 10.